it's just wild to me. And like my other friend, and I think it's like mainly because they can force you to do anything in the US. Yes, Darknet. Check this story out. My friend who works for a I think they're like a broker company that they don't even want to give you sick days. Absolutely. If they don't have to pay for it, if they aren't legally bound to do so, they absolutely won't. And in fact, I don't think we have sick days. I think we have like paid time off, like paid vacation, but you would have to use your paid vacation for sick days. Labor laws in the US are largely irrelevant. They are protections, but half of the states are at will employment, so you can be fired without cause. True. And like, check this story out. So my friend works for a like a company that does contracts for installation of solar panels for homes, which here in South Florida, it's like becoming a thing, I guess. And understand that you've not only been working overtime, which he has. He literally has 7 days. He has a 7-day work week. And I mean like full 7-day work week. Like, I understand you have a 7-day work week. I understand that you've been like basically just attached to your chair working. And I understand that you're mentally like stressed by having your eyes glued to a computer screen for almost 12 hours a day, oftentimes 7 days a week. But yeah, if you have to lose sleep, do so in order for us to look good, right? I don't know. These are the things that kind of like trigger me. Alright, great article from The Guardian. Thank you to Darknet for posting on the Discord. Another 2 years lost at climate inaction, which is true. We need to normalize workplace democracy. True. And I think the perfect entry point, that I've seen is that a streamer Motocap. Let me see if I can spell it right. Did I do it right? Yes. Okay. I'm more of a workplace pirate. Nice. The way they word it is very interesting. They call it democratic capitalism. You see, you like capitalism, and I'm speaking to a invisible right winger or invisible libertarian. You're a capitalist, right? You like capitalism. How about we have capitalism? Except that it's democratic, where there are businesses in which the employees have a democratic say in their workplace. And what's really funny is like some of these libertarians or even right wingers will even be like, yeah. Well, now we should go full communism. Hey, at least I can pull some people at least open to the idea of a workplace democracy, which is tough in and of itself. When all else fails, then yeah, I mean, the alternative, folks, is a Mad Max future. The alternative is a pseudo-anarcho-capitalist hellhole. That is the alternative. If we don't figure it out, if we can't, like, provide solutions as the left, and if we can't get together, coalesce, and have a plan to what happens if we do ever seize any kind of power, and how to implement it, who's gonna implement it, how, and what are the ramifications of that. If we don't have that covered, if we can't provide a solution when it happens, because like we all see what's going on here, right? We all see that the horrible flaws the obvious, I should say, flaws of capitalism are being exposed, mainly due to not only just incompetence from governments worldwide, not just here, but the coronavirus literally brought capitalism to its knees. And we have to understand that there's some serious problems, and we need to be there with solutions, and we need to be there with solutions. Jesus Christ, with solutions, with how to implement this plan, and with leadership, right? Because if not, then it's going to, I'm afraid, people will turn to a strong man. A strong man, I mean that like colloquially, meaning like a dictator. And I would much rather avoid that.